Hey guys, this is Dave from homegrownherps. So today I thought I'd do a little video regarding the holdbacks and the grow-ons over the last couple of years of us breeding, as we're still waiting for this season to kick off for us. So first up is this little lady here. Now this little lady was produced this year, was produced last season, and is actually now just clocking on, I'd say just under a year old. You wouldn't believe it, the way she eats. She's absolutely ferocious. This little girl has never missed a feed since the day she was born. And I mean literally straight out of the shed from being born, she fed and she has never missed. This girl eats in shed. She will eat every single day of her letter. So she has really pounded on her weight since she's been born. As you can see, she's absolutely stunning. Very dark coloration to her. The lights don't really do justice on this. She looks quite yellowy, whereas if I shade it up a bit, you can start to see she is actually quite a dark orange colour. She's absolutely gorgeous. So this girl was produced by the Dodoma we have here, well, the Dodoma cross we have here. So she was bred to another Dodoma cross, so she's basically just sort of a locality of a normal now. As you can see, she's absolutely beautiful. Puppy dog tame, like you find with most of the sandboas, as long as they're held and handled regularly, they tame out very easily. I've only really got a pair of Tartar sandboas that are, with one for a better word, arsey. They just want to kill me every time I get them out the tub. And apart from that, I find with all the Kenyans, the roughs, stuff like that tend to be quite nice once they're out and they're in your hand. They can be a bit skittish when you're fetching them out of tubs. Obviously you're grabbing them out of the sand. I don't know what's grabbing hold of them, so they can be a bit skittish, but apart from that, they're okay. Now this little girl will be in a few years down the line, going to a couple of our lesser patterned animals, simply because I want to reduce this pattern as much as I can. Theirs is very reduced compared to mom and also dad, so I want to keep trying to reduce that pattern as much as I can. A lot of the snakes that we have here, especially sandboas, are things I'm more walking along the lines of line breeding, the trait, rather than actually having any genetics with them. Obviously we have Aneri, albino and samboa here. We also have snow sandboas here, but apart from that we have just a striped Aneri, and we also have a snow stripe, I think it is. We'll go through them as we go through. But apart from that, that's the only things we have genetically. All the rest is more of me working on line breeding, just because there isn't a massive amount of genetics over here at the moment. There is a guy named Matt Horton who has a few different things like paint and also paradox, but they're not massively a big thing over here yet. A chap named Tom Goody, I think, brought the last lot of pair of, I think they're 100% het, 100% het paint Aneries. They're also supposed to be 66% pos het albino, I think, if I remember rightly, from Matt Horton. So apart from that, I don't really know of many that have the paint over here, and also the paradox, to be fair. So on to the next one. Okay guys, so the next one up is also the one that was produced last season. This is the snow. Now this snow to me is just exceptional. Just let the lights come onto it and you'll just see how stunning this little one is. Now with this one, as you can see with the sides, she's got a he has got very high whites, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Now she came from our line of what we're calling the butterscotch snow here at homegrownherps. you'll see from the father when he was alive like this, his soul, he got sadly attacked by one of the females, which is one of the things that happens with sandboas. It can be a sort of hazard in the hobby, but every snow he has produced has been nothing but outstanding, and he tends to produce either a really, really beautifully light looking snake like this, or the opposite, and a stupidly yellow looking snake, which is like what we class, well, I say it's yellow, it's more of like a, as we say, butterscotch, so like a goldy coppery type of yellow. But this one is just beautiful, almost a stripe. Obviously it hasn't got any stripe that I know of within the genes, so there's no rufous or stripe in it in any way, shape or form. But this is just going to be a line bred trait. Absolutely beautiful. I am extremely impressed with this boy, to be fair. It's just got lighter and lighter as it's grown as well. It's just got really, really light. And he's looking absolutely fantastic. Okay guys, now third up is this little absolute stunner here. Now this little one is going to be, I'd say, pretty much as beautiful as her dad was. Now I think, was this the girl? Yeah, this is the girl. Yeah, this is the girl. So this little girl here is absolutely stunning, and I would say is the closest representation to dad of what we were calling the butterscotch line. As you can see, absolutely beautiful gold colouring, absolutely outstanding. Closest thing to dad, and the whites on this are like a Royal Python's albino white. They are white. She's absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait either next season or the season after to get this girl going. She is absolutely beautiful. Now this girl I'm hoping to put into more of the, I'd like to say the Dodomary type patterning, so more of a dotted type patterning. I want to try and broaden up and bring those whites out more, and bring more of the pattern, more of the white splashings into it. So it's a really exciting project for me, really exciting, and I'd like to actually get it to a point where I can get rid of the coloration and actually be more of a patternless white coloured snake. Whether that's possible, only time will tell over the next few years. But I am really stoked about this girl. I couldn't be happier about how she's come out. And I think if she came out as beautiful and the other one came out as beautiful as this, I can only imagine the lucky people who got the other snows from 2 seasons ago. There's extremely lucky people to get those in my eyes. I really should have kept the whole lot back for how beautiful they've turned out. But that was me with my first year being a bit naive. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that's just breathtaking. I meant to mention on the last one as well, sorry, something I didn't say. You notice the other one was more of a stripe coloration and pattern, which is something that I will be going for more into, which is why I actually got hold of the Annery stripe boy to go to that stripe eventually, and working those into the lines. One way or another, they'll be eventually the genes will start to mix up, and then hopefully start to clean them lines up a little more. But this one I might even start putting to the wide banded one that I've just picked up, because I think it'd be an amazing mix to put those two together. Obviously they'll just be normals, but it'd be nice to know that I can get wide bands like that that are double het for albino and Annery, so as such they'll be het for snow. Okay, so last and least is this little stunner here. Now this is a boy, as you can see by the big long tail, as I always say. looks like a finger, not a thumb. Okay, so this little boy is the last of the 2017 babies. Again, was at the same litter of the snow you've just seen, but again off the same dad, and seems to give, and so the same mom as well. I will say all the snows are off the same mom and dad. Dad is the one that you'll see that has actually sadly passed away. It also is the boy that's on our logo. Homegrown Herps logo has what used to be James, our snow, our beautiful breeder boy snow, sadly missed. But he was an ambassador for this absolutely beautiful colour, and what seems to be the stripings, because he has throwed 2 litters like it. Mixed bags, but quite a few stripy type animals, so really hoping this will be really simple to start pushing out with the annery stripe. Obviously not direct because that ain't gonna happen, but through the years hopefully we'll start to push them out together. So as you can see, this little one here has actually got, if we'll focus people, focus. He's actually got a little bit of stuck shed on his head, you can probably see. So this little one will be going in for a soak after this, just to see if we can get that last little bit off his head. And to be fair, for some reason this little boy always struggles with shed on its head. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because right at the tip of his nose he's got a couple of scales missing right at the tip. Seemed to be like a birth type defect when he was born. But yeah, that's whether that hinders him actually getting the shed off his head, I'm totally unaware. But not all the time, but 9 times out of 10 he always ends up with a bit of shed stuck on his head. Can't get this bloody thing to focus tonight. Love the money. Hey, there we go. So yeah, you can see there's just a little bit of shed. You can see their eyes look a little bit crappy as well. But as you can see by the nose, there's a couple of little scales right on the tip that are missing. He also has, I think, whether he is or not, a little bit of an overbite, which probably doesn't help. So whether that's anything to do with it, I'm not overly sure, but we'll see. Apart from that though, good little fella. Really well behaved. Again, very skittish when you go to get him out. As soon as you dig him out the sand, he absolutely craps himself. But apart from that, once you got hold of him, he's absolutely fine. Oh man, I am so lucky to have these. Absolutely beautiful. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that small little video. Just a sort of a little update on them and how they were getting on, sort of a year and 2 years down the line. It's nice to see them grow up slowly. A lot of the breeders will do like a breakout video of them, I don't know, say for Royals for instance, they'll do the egg cutting, then they'll do them out of the egg, then I'll do a shed once they've shed, and probably a post update after that, after a few feeds, and that's sort of the last really you see of them until they get to the point of breeding. And I think that's just not enough, especially with the sandboas. I think with the Royals, people get to see Royals and different types of Royals, same as my own, quite often. Whereas with the sandboas, I don't think people get, especially here in the UK, the option to see so many different varieties. And that shit's just popping off by the looks of it. So tame. So tame. There we go. There we go, little fella. That's some of it off. Yeah, little bathe in the minute, last bit of that will come off. But yeah, it's so puppy tame, this one is unreal. Look, he's so cute, so adorable. But yeah, I just like to think that the sandboas need a bit more attention, a bit more sort of grace on YouTube, as people just don't get to appreciate them as much. So I'm hoping to do that more often and give you guys a little more of an insight into sandboas in general and also the breeding side of it. So take care guys, and as always, let's teach, not preach.